What's going on, y'all? It's your boy 30, man. We back with another video. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. I tell y'all every video, like the video, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate all y'all. Listen, before we hop into the recap, if you haven't downloaded Pick you're not a real sports bettor. Track all your bets. It's free, completely free. So you can always say at the end of the month, at the end of the year, you making money. Because I hate these cappers. I just got to say this because I be seeing it all over TikTok. All these sports cappers and everybody who be selling picks and doing all this. Where you pick it at? Where your track record at? Show me that you at least winning, and let's just say at least a 52%, which most professional bettors do. Show me at least you winning at 50%. At least you breaking even. But you selling picks when you're not really a real capper. You losing more than you winning, but you selling people a service. So you making money off the monthly subscriptions, but you ain't really giving the people no value. You might hit one pick, and if they doing parlays, hit one big parlay every 14, 15 days. That ain't recouping. You still losing money. You know what I mean? But people so sucked onto that one high hitting the parlay. I just had to throw that out there, man. I've been seeing stuff all morning. It's been throwing me shaking, man. But download Pick It's completely free. If you put in 30 locks, you get money, I get money. Support your boy, I support you. Let's hop right into it. So yesterday on the Sunday, y'all know how bad betting is on Sunday. Yesterday was pretty good. We ended up going 4-3. We're really supposed to be like 5-2. Really could be 5-1 because goddamn Jaden McDaniels. We had him under 14.5. He got an N1 dunk with like 2 minutes to go in the game. As soon as I cut the game on, he got it. That's why I got to stay away from the game. I used to not watch the game and hit a lot more bets. It's that's superstitious, man. It matters. It's that energy. You know what I mean? That universal energy. But that didn't count. Then Giannis ended up with 34 PA. We had him over 39.5 points and assists. He ended up with 34. I didn't watch the game. I seen Dame was like 0 for 2. Did Dame get hurt? I'm not even sure, y'all. Let me know in the comments if Dame got hurt. I didn't watch the game, but they got beat by 20. Yeah, Bucks season might be over, and my Lakers season might be over. I hate to say it, but I might definitely put in a future Laker bet for serious winner. Say I won't. I will. Don't tempt me. But we're going to bounce back today. The ladder cash. We still went 4-3. We still made money. We still went positive, so I ain't tripping. Today I got about 7 bets. I got like some baseball. Then I got some basketball that I really love, man. So let's hop right into it. First bet. Donovan Mitchell under 36.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Now, y'all know I'm all about correlation. But this is a non-correlated pick because I actually think that the Cavaliers finish out the series today and they sweep the Miami Heat, right? But I just don't feel that Donovan Mitchell, I feel like this line is a little too high. I think it should be more like 33, 34. And as you know, in sports betting, the edge means everything. So, but sometimes it doesn't work out because yesterday we took Giannis we took him over 39.5 points and assists. Before the game started, it was bumped up to 40. So we moved in our favor, but he just underperformed. It didn't happen. You know what I mean? So, and also I don't know if Dame got hurt, but Dame going 0-2 looks like he got hurt or something. And it might have affected Giannis' assists. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? So I always think about if Dame didn't play yesterday, what would they have set Giannis' points and assist line at? It definitely wouldn't have been at 39.5. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But today I'm taking Donovan Mitchell under 36.5. I just don't points, rebounds, and assists. I just don't think he comes close. I mean, he comes close, but I don't think he gets to 37, what I'm saying. He might get to 33, 34. He might start off hot, but as the game slow down, they're going to take an early lead. And pretty much it's going to be chew the clock and let's sweep these boys in the second half. So Donovan Mitchell under 36.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Let's get into the next one. Second pick of the day. Now, this pick is correlated, right? So I got Sengun over 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists, right? So in the Warriors-Rockets game. I don't know about Jalen Green. You know we don't like Frank Van Fleet, but we know Sengun is going to show up and perform. He's literally Baby Joker. People talk about Sabonis, but Sengun literally is Baby Joker. You give him a couple more inches on the height and add like 50, 60 pounds, he is Nikola Joker. Honestly, he can pass. He can't pass better, but I'm saying he's a great prototype of Joker. So Sengun over 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I'm not saying the Rockets win this game, but I definitely don't think they get beat by more than 9 or 10, to be completely honest with you. So Sengun over 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists. This is a must win. They do not want to go down 3-1. This is a must win for them boys. So if they can go in there and win this game and take back home court advantage, this would be a great spot. I expect Sengun in a must win to play 40 minutes in this game. He's going to start the first half early. He's going to come out strong. I'm actually going to put him on the ladder challenge as well to get, I think it's 7 rebounds, which is complete free or lock. So, but for this straight bet, Sengun over 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Let's get into the next one. But that same game on a straight bet, I took Rockets plus 5.5, right? And this is why. So I just told you that I'm not saying they could win, but anything is possible. They could win, right? But I think the Warriors at home are a tough out. So I was never going to smash Rockets money line. I don't believe in them like that. But it's going to be a nip-tuck ball game all the way to the finish. I think I was looking at the under in the total score. I was thinking about taking the under. But to avoid all that, I stuck with the correlated play. Sengun's going to play a hell of a game, great game, must win. What team, and I always think about, it's not so much who's better, right? Because healthy, Rockets might still be a little better, but the public's going with the Warriors. But when I talk about who's more hungrier, who wants this game more? The Rockets do. They don't want to go down 3-1. So with that being said, this is an all-out Game 7 must-win mentality, right? This is what I thought the Lakers should have did, which they did, and they was up 12 and blew the damn lead. So now they're down 3-1 by their own stupid, selfish ways. But back to my Rockets. Not my Rockets, but back to the Rockets. Rockets plus 5.5 on the straight bet side against Golden State. I think Golden State's coming back with Jimmy playing. And anytime a star comes back, they're going to try to implement him and force it. I think they're going to be a little sluggish out the gate. And Jimmy isn't that type of star that his first game back, he's going to go crazy. That's just not Jimmy Butler. If you know him, you know how to bet on him. He's never been that guy. He's not going to come back like Luka back to Dallas, his hometown, and give you 40. It's just not going to happen. So Rockets on 5.5 on the straight bet. I think they come out and lock in, and they could win. But I don't see the Warriors beating them by 6 points. So Rockets plus 5.5. Let's get into the next one. Cavaliers and Heat under 214.5, right? This goes along with my Donovan Mitchell under pick. I just think this is going to be a low scoring, and I know 214 is already low scoring, but it's going to be a low scoring 2010 playoff type basketball where you see them clips from Lakers and Celtics. They're in the fourth quarter with 85 points and 85, 87 with 7 minutes ago. This is going to be a very tough ball game where both teams struggle to get to 100. I honestly believe that. I think the Cavaliers are going to step on the Heat next tonight and just sweep them completely. So I thought about taking Cavs first half money line, but I didn't want to mess with that because I feel like trying to risk something, a ladder or a bet on the first half is always tricky, especially for a minus 250. It just wasn't worth it. But I took Cavs and Heat under 214.5. I don't think they get to this. I think they could get to 210, but there's no way to get to 214. Let's get into the next one. Let's get into the ladder challenge, right? Day 2 of the ladder challenge. Just call me Mr. Minus 200. We hitting minus 200 every single day. So Cavs minus 4 and Sengun to get over 6 rebounds to get 7 rebounds, right? I don't see how this loses. I think this is completely free. This is how we had most of our success with the ladder challenge, taking a money line or a spread and then adding one player prop. We add two or more player props. I noticed it get a little too volatile because we were relying on a player as opposed to just one team, which we love. So Cavs should sweep them. I took Cavs minus 4. Cavs should win this game by 8 or 9 easily. Heat are going to start off first half tough and play hard in Miami, but in the second half, they're just not good enough. They don't play good enough defensively. Their bench isn't better. Like, they just don't have enough to compete with Cleveland. This is going to be a hard one of those games where it's a sweep, but it was a tough sweep. Miami had a couple games they could have won, like game 2 or game 3, but they just couldn't pull it out. So Cavs minus 4 on the first leg, and then Sengun to get 7 rebounds. Must win for the Rockets. Sengun is going to play 40 minutes. He should have 7 rebounds at halftime, honest to God. So I think last time we took him, he had 6 in the first quarter, honestly. So Cavs minus 4, Rockets Sengun to get over 6 rebounds. Let's get into the next bet. That's the ladder for today. Baseball. Tigers and Astros under 8.5 total runs, right? I see this game getting up to 7. It might be a little sweat. They might end up scoring 3 or 4 in the first 5 innings. Might get a little worried, but I don't see them getting 9 or 10 at all. So Tigers and Astros under 8.5. The line was at 7.5. We bumped it up just to be a little safe. I'm cool with getting the minus 45 odds. It's like my sweet spot because minus 50 is a little too high, but I'll take minus 145 on a straight bet all day. So Tigers and Astros under 8.5 total runs. We've been doing good with the total runs the past week. I think we like 4-1 out the last 5. We didn't put. Yesterday was an anomaly. The Mets and the Nationals, we took them under 8.5. They scored 15. I can't. You know what I mean? That's just an anomaly. I'm not going to even say whatever. That just was an anomaly. They scored 15 runs in a Nationals game. Mets, yeah, maybe potentially, but a Nationals game, it was crazy work. So they let them, and the Nationals won the game too. So you might want to look into Mets money line. For anybody else thinking about bets, might want to look to Mets money line today as well. So. But we took Tigers and Astros under 8.5. We keeping the system going. I don't see them getting more than 7 in this game. Let's get into the next one. Last better today, simple 3-leg MLB, right? So we got Mets plus 1.5. I told y'all they playing the Nationals. They should really win this game after what happened yesterday. But to be super safe, we took them plus 1.5. You know, when the team, like they 10 times better than the Nationals. They lost yesterday. Everything points to them killing the Nationals today, and they could still lose. That's just sports betting. So we took Mets plus 1.5 to be super safe, right? First leg. Second leg. Yankees and Orioles, right? Yankees should win this game. All the indicators show Yankees should win this game, but I couldn't fade the points. I had to take the Orioles with the points because I feel like this is going to be a low-scoring game as well. So if it's going to be a low-scoring game, how are they going to beat the Orioles by more than 5 runs in my book, according to what I see? So I took Orioles plus 4.5 on the second leg. So Mets plus 1.5, Orioles plus 4.5, and then third leg, Tigers and Astros under 9.5. I bumped it up even more from that straight bet side since we parlayed. We got it 8.5 on the straight bet, and then bumped it up to 9.5. Even if they do smash our 8.5 and lose our straight, we won't lose on the parlay side, which I don't think either one is going to go over, but just to be a little super safe, we bumped it up. So Mets plus 1.5, Orioles plus 4.5, and then Tigers and Astros under 9.5. Man, I love these picks. The fact that we had a positive day on Sunday, that might have been the first winning Sunday in a couple weeks, man. Sunday is a bit weird, but today, Monday, y'all know how we do. First of the week, throughout the week, we kill these bets. We make a lot of profit. We all about making money, man. So real quick, before I get off here, if you haven't joined my Discord yet, completely free. Link will be in the description. Great community, great members, man. They post picks every day. It's not just me. I post my 5 or 6 every day as well, but they posting tickets. We got tabs of just tickets. They just post. And most of them be cash, and they do, man, literally. Like, it's a great community, and I love it, man. So, but these are the picks for the day. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. If you ain't subscribed yet, subscribe to my channel. We drop free picks every day. I appreciate y'all tuning in, giving me y'all time every day, man. I'm going to catch y'all in the comments. 30 out.